Blew the rack up.
Got no regrets, I'm on the run, chasing the check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling cause I could've quit but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position, they thought I was tripping.
Wasn't gonna do this review, but we have it. I'm happy the company said it though. Belmo and I think it's Tyler Jensen, they both said it. They was like, hey, we're gonna do this thing like sneakers, right? And I buy my one pair of Jordans a year. And I think if you were myself, right, you might just buy one identity a year. But who knows? You know, y'all might remake the market and, you know, y'all might get who knows how many more identities we're gonna get. But should you buy both? You know, I don't know, but we're gonna check it out because it's here, and I think we all beg for Storm asymmetrical pearls. They gave us 2 in like what, 6 months? That ain't bad. So, you know, based on that information, man, we got some new colors. This is something like, honestly, like they do with the overseas stuff. So they bring the stateside. So I know I made a post. Hopefully, you know, Belmo don't get too mad at me. You know, I don't know him. You know, but if he sees this, you know, if it sells and it makes money, then it makes sense, right? If it make dollars, it makes sense. But yeah, so same layout, 60 by 5 by 30 pin up, same as my original identity. So we're gonna check both of those balls out. And then I have the Gremlin here too. So we'll throw them. Is it worth it? That's what we're here to find out. Should you buy 2? Did you miss out on the first one? And now you want to just get it because you can get this one. Bowlersmart got some. So get to bowlersmart.com. Links below. All right, we have a slightly transition. I did like one video before this. Let's throw a couple shots, then I comment, then we pick up the original and see, should you get it, should you not? I don't know. My preference is still the teal one. I like the teal and red does it for me personally. But all my Toronto Raptor fans, you know, you might like this one. And honestly, again, ball reaction, you know, post all the cover stock stuff, like this, that's pretty responsive bowling balls. Like, I like it. It's get left for sure. Get left for sure. All right, let's get a couple strikes on the board, then we'll jump around. Oh, almost fell. Oh my God. Like, again, continuation has not been a concern for me with this ball. Like, especially houses like this, or even Sawgrass where I typically shoot at, or Boyle Tamarack. Like, all these balls went through the pins just fine. Blew the rack up. So, honestly, like this feels like a little stronger than the Gremlin. So like if you just pick up the Gremlin, like, or plan to pick up the Gremlin, like I don't feel like it's like a little overlap, but with them. This is disrespectful. Like that is disrespectful. So identity, I still don't have like 10 games on this ball, but it's just because I have a lot of bowling balls. So it feels on that first shot a little arcier, just a wee bit, but I'm still leaving, you know, corner pins because this ball's so responsive. All right, cheat right a little bit. Honestly, feel like I can move right. I can move right with the weaker hand position, and we should be able to find a pocket. Let's pick up the new identity. Let's go purple. I'm gonna call this purple for the remainder of the video. The new one is the purple one, and the old one is the teal. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can spot a real difference here. I don't feel like they're gonna be that far off, right? Same cover stock, same cord, just slightly different colors. I don't think it's gonna be a huge difference. Yeah, so definitely cleaner, like again a pinch rounder, right? Yeah, I'm no scientist, so you know when they come out and they express kind of what they see, that's cool. That's for y'all, and y'all take that information, and just like y'all take this review. You know, this is my opinion. It's what I've experienced, right or wrong. Yeah, so that was nice and easy down lane. Let's see what the purple one does. Again, I'm still in a relaxed hand position, so I'm just adding just a little more kind of tilt, just to make sure the ball kind of tips over a little bit harder. Like that other release where I'm just kind of pushing the ball down the lane. This is, I'm still kind of rolling it a little bit. Oh yeah. So again, I don't feel like they're too far off, honestly. Like again, I kind of leaked that one off my hand a little bit too much to the right, and it both really clean. So the real test is once we put the Gremlin, like, is it redundant? The Gremlin's gonna have a more responsive cover stock. That's my thoughts before I actually throw it. That 10, like, honestly, like 10 is kind of like out of play. Anytime like I throw it like right at it, it just hooks early and just, again, doesn't leave me anything pretty, like ever. Oh, wow. 100% classic case, right, of a cliff, you know, like, if I leave it a little too inside, right, it just, you know, if I throw it out, it just never sees it. So I need something stronger to blend it out. So this is like super far left, like jump dumb far left now. Oh man. Let's go to the Gremlin. Push. So definitely gives me cleaner cover. 100% cleaner cover. Like that left me something reasonable. Like, and I didn't, again, play it super left or anything. Oh, wow. So again, I'm getting a lot more comfort with that Gremlin compared to its identity. So you pick that up, it feels stronger, like 100% where, you know, and this is kind of the hard part, and people always ask like, how do you know when like a ball is like burning up? Or like, okay, which one's earlier, which one's whippier, you know, or cleaner? So, because they can kind of equate to different things. And for what I'm seeing, you know, the Gremlin just looks like it still has a strong core, but it feels like that ball's blending out the lane a little bit easier. And to me, right, it tells me kind of, oh, this ball's like, the cover's still responsive, but it doesn't feel as like jumpy as Identity does. So whether that's cleaner or, you know, this ball's just earlier and smoother, you know, for you guys to kind of comment on. Oh, wow. So lofted it a little bit and still projected it out to the ditch. Looks reasonable. Let's see what the Gremlin gives us. Move my feet again back to closer to 20. Probably about 21. Measure with the inside of my left foot. So that, it might be earlier, honestly. After seeing that ball kind of like roll up, and it still just kind of, it still went high, where I feel like the identity missed it. Let's try it again. Try the same thing with the teal. Short answer, no, you don't need both of these. You don't. Like identity, you know, both identities, nah. It's not a ball you're gonna carry around in both the bags. If you missed the first release and you just wanna pick up a second one, cool. If you're gonna get the Gremlin, I would just drill them differently, honestly. Like if you just, I'm gonna buy both of them just because, drill them different. I feel like it's gonna make a bigger gap. There still is a difference, but in my opinion, in a league set, you're probably not gonna go to both of these balls. That's my opinion. But let's throw about one more shot with each. Feels pretty strong. Again, all the rev rate and everything. Is it a money grab? Yeah, but isn't all of it a money grab? You know, they all release a bunch of bowling balls to sell it. They're all in business to make money. You know, they're all tools. Some are more alike or less alike than others, but I can't knock them. Ooh. This rack has not been nice to me today. I'm just telling, be honest with you, it hasn't. Wouldn't say I was the sharpest today. I was okay. But the balls were like hyper responsive, and the lane condition honestly just needed smoother, blendier balls. Bowling balls, man, like, you know, give me a lower end, solid, you know, I think a phase 2 might even work. Just, again, blend it out front to back. Like, it just, these, again, too responsive. It just was. But, again, do you need them both? Do you need all three of them? No, you don't. Some of you are still probably gonna have all three of them though. So you have a problem. We are dealers. Here you go. But anyway, appreciate you guys as always, man. Links for everything are below. The shoes I was wearing in the video. The KR Strike Force Gladiators. Hopefully I can get my hands on the other ones that came out. And yeah, on to the next one.
They flock on, I'ma keep it moving. With the music up, I'ma keep them grooving. You sleeping on me, just keep snoozing. I'm so locked in right now.